Hi everyone, Melissa here, coming on today with hashtag Two Crafters One Design, hosted by myself, Mo Creations, Girliest Cards, which is Gloria, and UCY Amadiva. This week's theme is 4th of July, red, white, and blue, firecrackers. Whatever you want to make for 4th of July, you may do so. Use our hashtag. Also, enter your projects into hashtag Satmore Makes, which is hosted by Jillian Norwood. And this week I will be bringing you two cards, one for our theme, 4th of July, and one also for hashtag Satmore Makes, which is hosted by Jillian Norwood. So I'm just entering both of them. One I just really wanted to show you the card to show you what else you can use with those Jaded Blossom bees that we had last week. Let's get started. So I'm using Cuddle Me Claytay's flowers, as well as some of her little add-on pieces to the flowers. You really got to go over there and check her out. I'll leave her link down below just as long as I can remember. So these are some of the flowers that I'm using. I'm using one of the red ones that you can kind of sort of see back there. And then there was a white one in this pack, and I used that one already. I am also using these. I forgot what she... Oops, here we go. Sweet Lady Sprouts, that's the name of these, and I love these, so make sure you pick some of those up. And then I'm also using these here, which is Clayberries Red, and that's what I'm using there. And then from My Creative, I'm using quite a few of her new products, as well as some old that's retired, so the retired ones you won't be able to get. But she just released this red, white, and blue ephemera pack, and I'm using a sentiment from there. I use the rectangle frame dies. I'm using the Prim Stars, and from her Leaf Wagon add-ons, I'm using this one here, and this is from her 3.75 by 4.75 card-based layers, and I'm using this one here. Now these are her old dies, so you won't be able to pick these up, but I'm using this one and its coordinating piece, which is right here. I'm using that tag. Don't know what the name of it was, but that's what I'm using. And then also Beneath the Fireworks 2025. Love this paper. It's gorgeous, especially that one. And then from the B card that I want to show you, I'm using this Cuttlebug die, which is from... this Cuttlebug embossing folder, which is from Preserves. Oops, and this is also from My Creative Time, retired. But I think she still has some of these in her shop, but you have to search for it throughout her site because it's not in the retired section. So if you want to pick that up, I think it's still in the store. But anyways, I'm using You Are the Sweetest. And then these are retired, and I'm using one of these. And then the Bumblebee Gnome Dies, or Gnome Friends Honey Bee Die is what I'm using from Jaded Blossom. And the last item, I usually have a few items cut up, like I have all these fruits, and so that's where I picked up that fruit from. I think the strawberry that I'm using is from KS Crafts, but I'm not definite because those were already cut out. And here goes these adorable cards. Let me start off with this one here, since it's our theme for today, which is 4th of July. Look at how gorgeous that card turned out. This is My Creative Time's paper in the background, as well as this one on top of here. Both of these together look beautiful. And then there goes those stars, the Prim Stars that I was talking about. See, I got a little glue there, so I'll clean that up. But anyways, I love Tay's flowers, as well as her little sprouts and the little clay bits. Just adorable. It adds that punch that I needed. And then there goes that Let's Celebrate that came from My Creative Time ephemera pack. It is gorgeous. And then there goes her leaf from the Leaf Wagon add-ons there. Love it. And then the inside is just kind of plain, but I love how that turned out. It's beautiful. I wanted to give you another idea for those Jaded Blossom bees. I thought an ant. It was just running through my mind. I could make that into an ant. Just cut off the wings and that little stinger. I cut that off as well. I thought he turned out so cute. Really, really, really cute. But too adorable. And then there goes that embossing folder back there. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So if you want to try that, I don't mind. Use that idea. I'm not sure if I was the first to come out with it, but I hadn't seen anybody else come out with it. So hopefully you'll try that idea, and then make sure you enter into our hashtags, hashtag #SatMoreMix, as well as hashtag 2crafters1design. Don't forget, next week's theme is Christmas in July. That's all I have for you. Thanks so much, everyone. You all have a blessed and crafty day.